I wouldn't want a man to break the bank trying to impress me because you can't do it every day.
A man told me something 4 days ago. I almost cried. Something happened at work. My wife came back from work, saw me lying in the sofa. The fan is on and the air conditioner is on. She comes close to me and says, "Kweko, now what is that? You see, because you are home and you are not doing anything. Look, don't you know that the fan is on and the air conditioner is on?"
Love no be scam. Now you dey go find trouble. You dey find person wey get car.
Welcome to my channel once again. I'm going to drop some videos. Hopefully you enjoy them. Just going to take a couple of minutes. Just sit back, relax, and feel it.
You ain't got it. Now, if you got it, you ain't got to do it either. Keep it. I need you to keep it. What if you spending all your money trying to get some, and when I ask you, "Hey, nigga, let me hold 500. I ain't got it. Why? Because you spent it all on me when you could have saved the money and got the pussy. Listen.
There's this saying I have, I always say, don't start what you know you cannot finish. Don't start what you know you cannot finish. Most times, you know that, you want to take care of your lady, you want to take care of the woman you're with. Sometimes you still want to impress her. You don't do that at the detriment of your own self. Don't do that, because if you push yourself to the extreme and you run out of funds, you run out of steam, will she still be there, or is she just there because of you are doing certain things? I know that when you do certain things, it gives you this extra attention, but is it really worth it? Are you really getting with the right person with going through these rounds? That's the food for thought that you should just think about. But you should not break your account just because of you want to impress somebody. You should not do that. I won't advise anybody to do that. If you are with the right person, they won't even want you to go all out like that. They won't want you to do too much. It's not like if you can't treat them, you can't do one or two sometimes, but they won't really want you to go all out because they are thinking long term. They are thinking in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. If for you as a single guy, okay, you're looking forward to, okay, maybe I want to get married in like 2 years, 3 years time. They should have this long-term view on things, not just now, because of my friends are doing this, because of they are doing this, I have to do this. Keeping up with the Johnsons does not make sense.
If I post a picture online, a bikini picture online, there's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Attention.
Impossible.
The compliments, the attention, the messaging, the "you're so sexy and beautiful," and all these different things from thousands or potentially millions of men
around the world
who have money and all these things.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction, and more so, he can't give me the same level of validation. So what's happened is we've created a setup in society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I.
Most times, ladies get this false sense of, I'm the lady, I'm that lady, because of social media. They tend to get this over exaggerated view on who they are, on what they represent. Because you can't compare it any day, anytime. Once they post certain kind of pictures, they always get this attention from men. They always get it, and you as a guy, you can't give her the same level of attention she gets from men online. You can't. You don't even need to try. You don't even need to compete, because you just can't. And once they get this attention, they might feel like, man, I'm just managing this guy. Or maybe sometimes, I'm not saying it's for every girl, every lady, but sometimes they feel like, okay, I know that I can do better. I know that there are so many guys out there that are willing to do this and do that and do this for me. and they tend to act up because of the kind of attention that they are getting from these social media platforms. It happens. It doesn't make sense where it happens, and we as guys will have to just live with it. We just have to find the right people that are not too focused on the social media lifestyle and focused in doing the things that they are meant to do in a relationship, in a union, in a setting like that. It takes a certain kind of lady to introspect and realize these things. You don't expect everybody to have this introspective view and realize these things very fast. That's why it's more difficult for us right now to actually find a lady that is calm and thinks in a certain kind of way. But that's the challenge you have to pass to get to the person that is meant to be asked.
Red flag number 3, she can't apologize. Now, a woman who can't apologize when she's wrong, that's more than just a stubborn personality trait. It's a sign of deeper issues with accountability and emotional maturity. And let me tell you why it's a major problem. Here's what's happening behind the scenes, so to speak, okay? When a woman or a person, anyone in general, refuses to apologize, it's often because they can't handle the vulnerability that comes with admitting that they're wrong. They're protecting their ego at all costs, even at the cost of your relationship. And guess what? A healthy relationship requires vulnerability. It requires two people who are willing to own up to their mistakes, learn from them, and grow together. Now you may be thinking, well, maybe she's just having a bad day, right? And sure, I mean, we all have bad days. We all have our moments. But if she never apologizes, if every argument somehow ends with her deflecting blame, it's a sign of a deeper issue, I'm telling you. Now, you'll start to notice patterns. No matter what happens, you're always the one making peace, trying to smooth things over. And it's exhausting. It's like you're constantly walking on eggshells, trying to avoid conflict because you already know how it's going to end. And here's where it gets even more interesting. When someone can't apologize, they're telling you that their pride is more important than your feelings, more important than the relationship you both have.
One of the worst kind of people to be in a relationship with or in a union with is a woman that does not apologize. Imagine if she misbehaves, she expects you to apologize. Anything you do, she expects you to apologize. It comes to a point that you just get tired or you just get numb. Maybe before she even says anything, I'm sorry. It does not make sense. I'm not saying that you should not apologize as a guy. You should apologize, but it is not like if you breathe differently, be like, you're annoying, you apologize. Everything she does, you apologize. But some ladies are like that.
A man told me something 4 days ago. I almost cried. He said, I have taken care of my family for 30 years. Something happened at work. I have been interdicted. It's been just 2 months. My wife came back from work, saw me lying in the sofa. The fan is on and the air conditioner is on. She comes close to me and says, Kweku, now what is that? You see, because you are home and you are not doing anything. Look, don't you know that the fan is on and the air conditioner is on? He said, he went like, oh. Then the wife's sister who lives with them said, hey, Sisi, but Uncle has been taking care of all of us. So you see, let me tell every man, make money. I am telling you, if your wife is making money, fine. If you understand what Mr. Manti said, that this is our money, it is okay. Some we don't understand.
Men are always going through it when it comes to dating and relationship. I know that everybody will say it's a patriarchy society that we live in. Men are this, men are that, women do this, women do that. Most times we don't take out the time to appreciate the role men play as regards to the family unit and the growth of the society at large. Most times we don't take notes of that. We only fixate on a woman's part. I'm not saying that the part that they play is not important. I'm not saying it's not relevant. What I'm saying is that men are not given enough credit for the parts that they play, and it's always a thankless job. Most times when the children grow up, they tend to move closer to the mom than the dad, because the dad tends to take on the role of disciplining the children, trying to set boundaries, trying to set structure. And those parts that are very, very necessary for the growth of the child, for their growth in character, their belief system and whatnot. But it is something that would make them resent their dad a bit, in as much as you love him. Those rules, they are not rules that you have to handle with maybe they are not rules that you have to handle without being a bit strict. You have to be a bit strict to play those roles, and most times the fathers do play the role, and they play it to the best of their ability. I'm not saying that every man does a very great job at it. I'm not saying that women don't do it sometimes too. Most times it's mostly the man's responsibility to do that, plus other challenges that comes with being a man, especially in this modern society. As a man, you just need to be financially stable. You just need to be financially stable. It's easier for a man to accommodate a lady that does not make bread, that does not make it like that, than for a lady to accommodate a man, no matter the kind of potentials you have, no matter how handsome or tall you are. It's maybe just the exception, those exceptional cases. But on a normal, it's very, very rare for a lady that is on that level to take you as a potential partner, a partner that takes serious. Very, very rare.
Love no be scam. Now you dey go find trouble. You suppose find person wey get scooter or cycle. You dey find person wey get car. They go scam you. Start from scooter. You see am? You see scooter? Hello? Precious daddy. What's up with you? You see am? You see now you dey find trouble. Love no be scam o. You better start from scooter or bicycle. When they deceive you, they tell you say love na scam. Anybody block our view?
Love no be scam. Truly. It's just for you to match up with the person that truly fits into your lifestyle. Truly fits into your lifestyle. You know go be guy we know the cities like that. So they find baby, see people they rush and they always give you happy. You are just setting yourself up to be heartbroken. You are just setting yourself up to be heartbroken. If you are looking for a partner, always look for a partner that matches you, at least at that point in time, both your financial bracket, match you intellectually, match you spiritually. There are so many things to check as regards to getting the right partner, which is key to a happy life. This search is not a very easy one, both for the men and for the women.
Why do older men in their 40s and beyond prefer dating women in their 20s? And why don't they choose women their own age? Can someone explain this to me? Because it doesn't make any sense.
You can't tell me that you don't know the reason why older men date younger women. It is almost impossible for you to tell me that you don't know. If I'm to say, most times women tend to grow up that is mentally faster than their male counterparts. So they tend to seek older men that thinks maybe on that frequency. That's one way to see it. Sometimes too, women just prefer dating men that are older than them. I don't know why, just the way men prefer dating women that are younger than them. But the problem comes when a lady has gotten to a certain age and she feels like, man, I don't want to date these older men. Maybe most of these older men that are not married now, there must be something wrong with them. Or maybe they just don't want to get married and they feel like, I want to date my age mates now, and now those their age mates don't want to date them, they want to date younger people. So we've come to the end of the video. If you like it, if you enjoy it, like and subscribe for more. I'll try putting out more content. Like I said previously, it's been a while. I never thought it was going to be slow, but it is what it is. So thank you, bye.